Thank you. First of all, I just welcome you all, and special thanks for the organizer committee and the organizers to come up with such a great idea on and such a podium. And mashallah, I'm listening from the previous day and today even the great ideas and the great discussion is very fruitful for the chambers, and especially for the youth and government representation is there. Mashallah, a lot of things has been happening around these 2 days, and I hope so with the time these things will not be in the talk, and that should be implemented in documentary. And the ease of the business, this like Faizan Akbar was saying, that ease of the business should be happening in Pakistan regarding it. So the topic which I was like going to speak is to make local and to market global. The first thing, let me have a grasp of the idea that how my experience are regarding it. Basically, I'm a marketer and I'm a manager incubation center, Foundation University, and I'm expert in startups. Well, in my marketing and having the experience of more than 1 decade and traveling around the world with the different brands and talking about exporting over products into different international market, there are a few type of things which you people have already highlighted, and a few which are left or being amazed. I will be highlighting that. The first thing is that we are completing the international competition. We are making the international brands here in Pakistan, in Sialkot and around the Golden Triangle, which I will be calling Sialkot, Gujranwala and Gujarat. Mashallah, we are putting it, we are having a type of a thing in which over global competitors a good chance to give them a good happy competition in terms of the international branding. But first of all, we should know about that what is our Pakistani brand are doing in the market. We should adopt our one traditional sports brand. We have like, we make Nike, we export the Nike products to different, we make bazooka into the FIFA and different type of sports. Well, you will not see 10, 20 most used brands in the world. None of it is from the Pakistan. So the first thing which we want and we should have to do is to make a Pakistani brand at the international level, to recognize the growth, to recognize the efficiency, the expertise level of our local and profit for the local manufacturer to the retailer, that Pakistan market with the every ISO standard, with the every international standards, meeting their regulatory authorities, whatsoever is there, Pakistani market, Pakistani local manufacturer are doing their best. I will take the example of the different and then I will be explaining the few of, I have made a couple of slides. I will go with that. Strategies for marketing, and what that is has access to the internet. Everybody can see what you are planning, what you are doing. I will tag the example of MPM Suit Textile Mill, one of the leading textile industry in Pakistan. Open their website, do their SEO, do their Google digital economy. Their everything is being, mashallah, very decorated site on which, and when an investor comes to your website, they have to see what you have done, what you are capable, how that thing builds the confidence, a trust element into the investor for you. By talking to them, providing a good hospitality and giving them a lower rate as their competitor doesn't solve the problem. You need to build a trust factor between your organization and to the other country manufacturer, or sorry, other country buyer. For that, you need to have a different type of thing, and to do it is to best ways to go to that country, spend some time, know their culture, know their norm, hire a market agency there, and then tag it down. That is one of the many strategies. And then I will get your local strategy right. This is all I have explained, and then I will go with that. G global strategy, start research. Without doing the research, we cannot penetrate the market as much as we can. We need to have some R&D at our end. We need to know what are the competitors available in the market, what are their prices, how the packaging is done, how to strengthen that our product. And after that, we have humanized your brand with a mission that translates. Definitely, you need to tag on the celebrities and the paparazzi thing. For that, you need to have an approach. You need to know which type of thing you are going to sell, which type of a target audience you are going to have, what type of a niche market you are going to penetrate. Whether and one more thing, whenever a few of our manufacturer, I have seen a way more better than approach towards something. And sometimes I have seen manufacturing doing a lot. They are spreading into the different parts of the country. At least whenever you are going into the international market, please have a test sample run. Select a capital or a limited population and then test your product there. Don't go at a haphazardly on a full throttle to the armored division and you are going to blast in the country. No, bro. At least आप लोगों के पास एक चीज, at least you should have a strategy to test it in type of a limited population or a segment of population. So you should know what are your weakness. You have your SWOT analysis, you have your best analysis. With that, you will be able to sell it more. With that, you need to be penetrate into the market. Then we have create a consistent and a strong brand culture. In Pakistan, we have different different food chains. We have the different international brands. But what we do when we go into the market, we don't have a consistency and the brand. Unfortunately, while talking to some of my foreign friends, and they said that in our Pakistan, even we have the first product is the high quality and the second product is the lowest quality. Why is that so? Why we reduce our quality at the first? Why we reduce our quality at the second or the third block? We need to have the same quality as we have promised with them. We need to sell it down. We need to send the same quality with the same standards, with the same quality standards, with the same mating standards to them to ensure that we have a brand consistency and a strong brand culture into the human being. Till that time, your customer is satisfied, he is loyal to your brand. And the moment he is unsatisfied, that customer will not be coming to you and your brand loyalty, your market share will be decreasing at the moment you compromise into your quality standards you are providing. What you have promised has to be delivered. In our country, in our chambers, we promise the thing, we send the first lot at the very good quality. And unfortunately, the second lot we send is a compromise promised. Compromise standards. What we have promised is not being fulfilled. What we have maintained at the first time is not being maintained in second time or the third time. So we needed to gratify our things. We needed to modify, and we need to have a consistent brand, strong brand culture value into the customers. Then we have the market as it's there are no borders. So definitely, if you want to go global, you need to target the internet. That is due to the COVID, it's the most one of the most usable and marketing trick. So whatsoever, let me give you an example of Wazirabad. A few days back or a few months back, somebody contacted me regarding their daggers. They're manufacturing the daggers in Wazirabad, and they want to sell into the North America and to the European region. And that guy who said who called me and said, "Sir, what will be our approach towards it? How can we sell it?" I said, go to the chamber, get some information, go to the regulatory authorities, get some information and get it done. And he said, "Sir, I have a laptop. I'm selling it out. I don't need to go to the chamber because they don't entertain me." No, that is not a thing. Chambers always entertain their customers. Chambers are there to facilitate the things. But we need to develop that thing into the our youth mind that government chambers are there to facilitate it. You cannot have a laptop and start selling it up. Yes, that is one technique. But if you will go for the help, for the guidance, people are sitting there to give you the guidance, to tell you how you have to penetrate the international market. And then again, the financial matters which I have talked about earlier. what Pakistani youth are doing, what startups are generating their part-time businesses from the drop shipping from Amazon. Why Pakistan, we are having the best handicrafts. Fahd Barlas is there, Khurshid Barlas, the Handicraft Association, your chamber are there. Why don't we have a platform such like Amazon, or we penetrate into Amazon and to sell our own products and to get over why we are drop shipping the other products and selling them? Why we are not getting the whole profit for ourselves? Because our government, our regulatory authorities has to initiate that thing to tell the youth, to tell the startups that we are going to give you a chance such in Amazon where you will sell your products. As SMADA is there, the different regulatory authorities are there, which are doing their work. And inshallah ta'ala, with the help of them, we will be. The benefits I have, you people all know because of that. I don't have to do it. Now I will talk about the ease of doing the business. As my time is, I think, so going to be up, finished. So, and at the end of the time, I will say the ease of doing the business has to be modified, has to be restructured. The policy, the SOPs, what we are having right now is very difficult. Yes, SCCP has eliminated a lot of hurdles regarding the registration of the startups and the business, the SMEs, but still, a lot has to be done. A lot has to be done in terms of regulatory authorities. A lot to be has done in terms of the financial implications we have regarding the transactions from international market to a local market. And then in the end, I will again thank you all for listening me. And if you have any question, let me know. And once again, thank you, organizer, for inviting me. Thanks a lot.